Riverhawks, I'm Cameron, and I will be your host for RioTV's third Friday segment show. As a reminder to new viewers, please be sure to stay tuned every week for 2 Riverhawk Talk podcasts. Although we may be in our homes, something still happened on This Week in History.
Hello everyone, it's Emma, and for This Week in History, we're going to be talking all about birthdays. On March 30th, 1853, Vincent van Gogh, the famous Dutch artist, was born in Groot-Zundert, Netherlands. On April 2nd, 1805, Hans Christian Andersen was born in Copenhagen. He was the Danish author of many children's stories. On April 3rd, 1934, Jane Goodall, the British ethologist, was born in London, England. That's it for now. I'm Emma, and I'll see you next week in history.
The first day of spring was March 19th, so let's get to know some of these beloved spring-themed candies.
Hey Riverhawks, it's Isabella. It's officially spring. To get in the spirit, here's the story behind 3 well-known spring-themed candies. To start off, we have Whoppers Robin's Eggs. Like lots of other great legends, these egg-shaped candies are surrounded by mystery. No one knows exactly when they were introduced. However, we do know that in 1939, the Overland Candy Company introduced a malted milk candy product called Giants. In 1947, Overland merged with the Chicago Biscuit Company. This new company reintroduced malted milk balls in 1949 under the name of Whoppers. Sometime later that year, the egg-shaped candy made its debut. The original eggs, however, were not covered in a bright sugary coating and were slightly bigger. It wasn't until about 3 years later that the small festive robin eggs came out. Next is the chocolate bunny. Bunnies have been a symbol of spring for thousands of years, but the chocolate bunny gained its popularity throughout the United States in 1890, thanks to a Pennsylvania convenience store owner, Robert L. Strohecker. He displayed a 5-foot-tall chocolate bunny in the window of his store in Reading, Pennsylvania. This huge candy bunny brought lots of customers into Strohecker's store. The success Strohecker had with the chocolate bunny eventually led a company called Bort's, also in Reading, Pennsylvania, to begin mass production of chocolate bunnies to be sold throughout the United States. Finally is the famous Peep. The story of this delicious treat starts with a man named Sam Bourne, a Russian immigrant who came to New York City in the 1920s and opened a chocolate shop. After a few years, he left and opened a chocolate manufacturing operation named Just Bourne. It became so successful that in the 1950s, the company acquired a jelly bean and marshmallow company that specialized in those yellow chicks that we now know as Peeps. However, during this time, the Peeps weren't as successful as they are now because it took over 30 hours to hand make one Peep. Over the years, the process was streamlined and mechanized. Now the factory in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, produces more than 2 million Peeps a year. Also, Peeps have now become so popular, they aren't just a spring candy, they come year-round in all different shapes and sizes. I hope you enjoyed learning the background of these 3 loved spring treats. I'm Isabella. Happy spring, Rio.
Hey Rio! To watch the NTTF we prepared for this week, please go down to the description of this video and click on the Google Drive link. Have fun! And that's it for today. Be sure to check in for our next show and enjoy your spring break. I'm Cameron. Stay safe, Riverhawks!